Welcome to the 2021 Student Awards celebration. I'm Aaron Foley, Vice President of Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Although we are unable to hold our traditional awards brunch, we are pleased to recognize our outstanding students. A special thank you to all of the nominators for taking the time to submit letters for consideration by the Student Awards Commission. To all of our student nominees, congratulations for all the amazing work you've done this year. I also need to thank the Student Awards Commission members for our 7 a.m. meetings and the tough decisions that you had to make for each of the 9 awards. Thank you. On to the recognition. Our next award is the Outstanding Community Service Award. The Outstanding Community Service Award is intended for a student or students who have made outstanding contributions to their communities. This is exemplified by high moral standards, a cooperative attitude with community leaders, and demonstrated service to others. The Outstanding Community Service Award this year goes to Hassan Al-Ramadan. Congratulations, Hassan. Here to talk about Hassan and the nomination is Liz Wells.
Hi there, my name is Liz Wells. I'm the Community Health Outreach Director of our dental hygiene program here at Oregon Tech. It was an honor to be able to nominate Hassan for this award. We had so much fun in our community health program, interacting with all sorts of populations. One of our best populations to interact with is always our special needs population of Klamath County, which Hassan was very involved with. He did so selflessly, with a great attitude, all the time, and it was an honor to work with him and watch him pour himself into our community. Here you are.
Thank you.
There's somebody over.
Congratulations, Hassan.
Thank you.
All right, please
Congratulations.
feel free to say a few words.
Thank you so much for this award. I grew up with my family. My parents taught me how to help the community ever since I was a kid. I was lucky to come here, and the school had this awesome program where it helps also the community. When I heard about it, I got so excited. And then hopefully in the future, I'll create a program back home to help the community, and especially it's gonna be for dental hygiene. Thank you.
Our next award is the Outstanding Student Veteran Award. The Outstanding Student Veteran Award was established in 2010 by the Student Awards Commission to recognize a student veteran who has been involved on campus or in the local community and/or has helped make a positive difference for students who are veterans of the U.S. Armed Forces. The Outstanding Student Veteran Award this year goes to 2 students. The first is a Portland Metro student, Alex Golchaspov, and the second, our Klamath Falls recipient this year, is Isaac Gilmer. To recognize Isaac is the nominator, Rafael Santiago, a 2010 alum. Ralph?
Thank you, Aaron. So to cut it to the chase, Isaac basically restored a program that I helped start, and as the inaugural recipient of this award, it's my profound honor to actually have nominated him, but also to him actually be recognized by the committee. So thank you to the committee for recognizing all that Isaac has actually done for this institution and for the greater Klamath community. I won't go into too many details, but the one that stands out the most as far as what he's done is really about the number of VA work-study positions we have. He's restored it to its 10, and I think is still working on exceeding that number to date. And that speaks a lot about what we as the Student Veterans Program and we those of us in the veteran community really need to focus on, and that's providing a way for students like ourselves to be able to pay for their time here at Oregon Tech. And so today I'll be presenting a plaque as well as a coin that I actually designed as my way to give back to the institution, and being the inaugural recipient, it made sense. And the biggest thing to comment on is here in Klamath, there's actually a motto. It says, working for others. And that to me epitomizes what this recipient, this award is meant for. We are meant to work for others. We show that in every day, every action. Henceforth, we will always be known as those that work for others. So to present it now to Isaac, here we go. Excellent. Thank you so much. All right.
Congratulations.
I guess there's no pictures.
Want to say anything?
Yeah. I just hope that the continuation of this award shows the commitment that OIT has to its military background. People like myself who are using vocational rehabilitation that the school was founded for after World War II, and the continuation of those traditions. I think that has a huge piece with the community's connection to our blue-collar working class and what we have to offer at OIT.
Our next award is the Owens Citizenship Award, donated by the family of the late Rose and Vern J. Owens. This award is intended for one student each year. The student awarded has made outstanding contributions to Oregon Tech. This is exemplified by high moral standards, participation in school activities, interest in the betterment of the student body, a cooperative attitude toward the faculty and fellow students, and a spirit of adventure in academic activities. This year's recipient of the Owens Citizenship Award is Apurva Singh. Here to introduce Apurva is Dr. Christopher Sunick.
Thanks, Aaron. When I think of Apurva Singh and her time here at Oregon Tech, I really can't think of a more deserving recipient of this award. Most of all, I'm impressed by how much Apurva has grown as a scholar and a person. The combination makes her a fine and deserving candidate for this award, and I extend her my heartfelt congratulations. I'd like to now introduce Dr. Ken Usher.
I'm also so proud to be here to talk a little bit about Apurva. I've been her academic advisor, and she's worked with me in she's been a truly outstanding student in my biochemistry classes and as a research student doing an independent research study along with several other students. But some of what makes her really stand out for this award has been her involvement with not only with the Oregon Tech Honors Program, but her determination in wanting to establish a National Honor Society chapter for pre-medical professions, which she has just worked tirelessly at. And we keep inching one step closer and one step closer, and I think just in time for her graduation and some other students. We'll be in time for that, for this spring's graduation, and a lot of it comes down to just her determination. I'd also like to this award is about so many things, and I'd like to commend Apurva's scientific curiosity and always wanting to know more and to involve other students and bring them along with her scientific curiosity, both in my biochemistry class and in multiple independent research projects. She did one with me, and then she's done ones with other professors as well, just all simultaneously, because she's that kind of student. And next, I should introduce Dr. Yurhai Yang, who would also like to say nice things about Apurva.
It's a great honor to be here and to meet everyone, including Mr. Owens. It's my honor. Thank you. So I just want to say, Dr. Sarnik and Dr. Asher has been summarized quite well. Apurva and I have been worked on several projects. She's been my Physics 223 students, and she's my supplemental instructor for Physics 217. And hosted study sessions outside of class where it has a record amount of attendees. She and I worked on projects in education, in physics. She used to tell me that she never rests. She doesn't like having a rest. She wants to maximize the usage of her time. I believe it is this spirit and work ethic has been carrying her to this far. So congratulations, Apurva. I'm very proud.
So on behalf of the family, to say a few words, I'd like to introduce Jim Owens.
Apurva, my congratulations to you. You know, some people dream about it. Some people wish about it. Some people think about it. But you, my dear, are a do-it. And congratulations. And the best of luck to you. And I know wherever you land, that it's going to be a better place. Thank you much, dear heart.
I would like to thank all the professors that wrote me letters of recommendations, and especially Dr. Yang for nominating me for this award. I am really appreciative and thankful to be a recipient for this honor. It's a great pleasure. And I would also like to say that this was a combined effort. It wasn't a solo effort. It had help from faculty, from administration, and also other students. Thank you very much for this honor.
All right, step forward, let's present. Go ahead, in front there. Go ahead.
Congratulations, Apurva.
Thank you.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Well done. Well deserving. Our next award is the Outstanding Non-Traditional Student Award. The Outstanding Non-Traditional Student Award was established in 2012 by the Student Awards Commission to recognize a non-traditional student as an exemplary role model and for his or her contributions to Oregon Tech and or other communities. The Outstanding Non-Traditional Award this year goes to Sally Sutton. So let me take this moment to talk about Sally a little bit. Sally was nominated by Holly Anderson. Sally has served in ASOIT for 4 years now as the non-traditional student officer. The last year, this year, Sally has really picked up where the ball has been dropped by some of the other officers or circumstances. If something needs to get done, then Sally is either the first to volunteer to do it or just does it without telling anybody. So Sally has really picked up the ball with the non-trad officer role for ASOIT. Sally is also the president of 2 other clubs this year. The first is the Nursing Students Without Borders. They too have done amazing work even during our COVID times under Sally's leadership as president. And she's also the president of the Newman Club. So this year, I think this is a first for our student awards. Sally is receiving the Outstanding Non-Traditional Student Award for the 2nd consecutive year. That goes without saying. That's how amazing Sally is in her work as a student and as a student leader. So Sally, well done and congratulations. Let me be the first to say congratulations and present your award.
Thanks, Erin.
All right. Well done. To introduce Christian Gomez as the Student Achievement Award is Dr. Christopher Siernick.
Thank you, Erin. One of the more pleasurable occupations that faculty are asked to participate in is the writing of letters on behalf of students. We write them for award nominations, for scholarships, for fellowships. I was really happy to write this letter for Christian, and I mean that with all honesty. He's a wonderful person. The letter I just wrote for Christian was over 1,200 words long. Fun fact, I wanted to just read the ending of it. So here's 500 words. Just kidding. Lastly, concerning what matters to me regarding a student's skills, I would point to Christian's abilities as a thinking student. He knows what learning how to think means, which includes the ability to compare ideas, to creatively synthesize new knowledge from disparate ideas. He knows how to appreciate perspectives different than his own, and he can offer a meaningful critique of a text just as competently as he can offer a reflective critique about his own performance as a student. He has humility, tolerance, and respect. He can listen and hear. He can read and understand. He knows how to get things done in the world. He nurtures and empowers the people around him. Above everything, and perhaps most importantly, Christian has also mastered an entire skill set for what it means to be a good person. I was so glad of this opportunity to write this letter for Christian, and I honestly can't think of a more deserving candidate. Christian, how about that award?
Thank you, Dr. Cernick.
Nice job. Say a few words.
Thank you, Dean Foley and Dr. Cernick, for this wonderful experience. I'm so honored and appreciative for this award. I have known Dr. Cernick for 4 years now, and throughout my time, it has been immensely valuable to me, and I've become a student that I could have never imagined. And I'm just very honored to have received this award. Thank you, and to every other professor that has brought me here today. Thank you, everybody.
The next award to present today is the Oregon Tech Pride Award. The Oregon Tech Pride Award was established in 2003 by the Student Awards Commission to honor the student or students whose accomplishments bring outstanding recognition and pride to Oregon Tech. The Oregon Tech Pride Award this year goes to the ASCE 2021 Still Bridge team. To talk about the nomination and provide details of the group's work is Dr. C.J. Riley.
Thanks, Dr. Foley. Well, I've been advising the Steel Bridge team since I got here in 2008. I've experienced a lot of different teams. I've experienced the ups and the downs. And since Grant joined us, it's been 5 years now. I don't know what year it was that you joined us, but 5 years, the team has been on a steady trajectory of up. And in 2019, Grant and the team went to nationals and nearly made a podium finish in construction speed. And I think that really wetted their whistle for doing something great. And this year they did something great. They spent, in fact, the last 2 years on this bridge because of the pandemic. There was no competition last year and the rules didn't change much. So they kept their bridge, they kept the whole project alive, and they did a lot of amazing work. Everybody kind of needs to know a little bit about the competition. The competition traditionally has had 3 categories of speed of construction, stiffness of the bridge, and the weight of the bridge. So you're trying to design a lightweight, very stiff structure that won't fail and do it as fast as possible in the heat of battle. That was maintained this year. We competed from campus. The team built their bridge in 10.5 minutes for regionals, and that put them in second place, I think, for construction speed in regionals, and well on their way to the nationals competition. There was a second competition this year called the supplemental competition, which focused on their design process, and it had them develop a report. And Grant and Michael Hoy did the bulk of the work, but had Keila DeHoop and Evan Worthington working with them, and then Ian Pargeter was the last member of the construction team. They all had something to do with that report as well. That report ended up being a first place report. It made first place in many of the subcategories for that competition. And they're now competing with Berkeley, that we came in second place in a basically a popularity contest of votes, of video votes. But the paper itself was really impressive. They did an amazing amount of work documenting their design process, their planning for construction, their AutoCAD work, their machining efforts, the connection designs. All of that went into that report. It swept the regional competition, and they're in competition with 9 other teams for that. So the team has brought a lot of pride just in terms of regional competition, and we're all really excited to find out what happens at the national competition that will occur on June 3rd in the afternoon. We'll find out where they placed, and I can only imagine it's fairly high. And there's a lot more to say. I don't know how long your videos last. You've got a lot of memory in the card. Anyway, it's been a true pleasure to work with Grant Bannister, with the rest of this team over the years. Sometimes I worry that teams will have members leave, and somebody like Grant is a huge loss. But he's just spent the last few weeks, months, cultivating new members of this team. And so we've got a strong group of students coming in. The fire is lit. I don't see it going out. And I'm incredibly proud. Thanks a lot, Grant.
Thank you.
All right, so speaking on behalf of the Steel Bridge team, we'd really like to thank the people that have helped us out so far this year and in the years prior, namely Pat Kyle, our laboratory technician in the civil engineering department. He really helps with getting everything set up for us, keeping our lab spaces nice, and making sure that we can get done everything that we do. We'd also like to thank our sponsors of AGC, the Oregon Columbia section, and JB Steel over in Medford. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do a lot of the fabrication and testing that we do, and developing our lab spaces as nicely as they are. But overall, we're just hoping that this is the continuation and the starting of years to come of success for our bridge team, and bringing success and recognition to the great education that Oregon Tech provides. Thank you.
Well done. Our next award is the Most Dedicated Student Award. This award was established in 1967 by Jesse Barker, who is a graduate of Oregon Tech. He wanted to honor one undergraduate student each year who was involved in university activities and helped make a difference for the students. Along with the plaque, the recipient receives a custom-made clock by alumnus Scott Lohr to continue the tradition Mr. Barker started. The Most Dedicated Student Award this year goes to Walker York. To introduce the nomination submitted is Professor Richard Bailey.
It's my pleasure to introduce Walker York, the winner of the 2021 Most Dedicated Student Award. There's no student more deserving of this award than Walker. I mean, Walker is just a fun person to be around. He has been involved in extracurricular activities here at Oregon Tech. I think most of the entire time he's been here. Some of the things that he's done, he's been involved with ASOIT as an event planner for the Campus Activities Board. In this role, he's planned events and social gatherings for OIT students. He has been a tutor with the TOP program and a peer consultant there. He is also this last term has been a embedded student in one of my principles of accounting classes, where he has attended classes, taught the students, interacted with the students when they don't want to interact with me, which is most of the time. So I appreciate Walker and his dedication to the accounting program, to OIT, and for his service to the students and even to the faculty here at Oregon Tech. So it's my pleasure to present Walker with the Most Dedicated Student Award.
Yeah, you just hand it to him.
And then shake your hand. Thank you.
Walker, I'm gonna give you the clock. This is a special made clock, so hang it in pride. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
You wanna say anything?
No, thank you.
All right. So Walker York was also nominated for the Hiram M. Hunt Award as a member of the accounting team and for the Owens Citizenship Award this year. Walker is also the commencement speaker for the College of Engineering, Technology, and Management. So next up is the Hiram M. Hunt Award. The Hiram M. Hunt Award, donated by the late Dr. Hiram M. Hunt, is presented to an individual or student group for a specific undergraduate student-led project, judged to have made a significant contribution to their field. Projects targeted for end-of-spring term completion may be nominated. Graduate-level student work is not eligible for this award. All right, so with that, I'm going to ask Dr. Franny House to come up and talk about this year's recipient.
Thanks, Erin. This year's recipient is one of my students in the Communication Studies program, and I nominated Lauren Frost for her senior project, Starting Over Services. Lauren has spent the past year planning and executing a nonprofit that will help formerly incarcerated people successfully return to the community. I'm so proud of Lauren's work on this project, and I'm proud to say Lauren is my third student to win the Hiram M. Hunt Award. So with that, Lauren, I would love to present you this award.
Walker York's high academic excellence is recognized by the faculty in selecting him as the Outstanding Scholar for Accounting. From all of the ETM Outstanding Scholars, Dr. Nagy selected Walker for the President's Senior Cup for the College of Engineering, Technology, and Management. Here today to share the President's Senior Cup nomination is Carmen Morgan.
Hi.
There you go.
Hi. I nominated Walker for the President's Senior Cup Award. I can't really say too many bad things. I mean, they're all great about Walker. He's a great student. His parents did a great job in raising this kid. He is the most fun-loving, kindest, hardworking, just a great kid. He's going to be a great leader. He will be great in our profession of accounting. He's done a great job on this campus in his participation in different activities. He was in the IMA student case competition and worked really hard to lead his case team into the Elite Eight. He works as a tutor on campus. He's worked as a supplemental instructor on campus, and he just is just one of the greatest students that has ever been on this campus. He's a big supporter of Oregon Tech and our accounting program, and he represents this institution very well. I'd like to present Walker York with the 2021 President Senior Cup Award.
It's my pleasure to talk about Christian Gomez a little bit more. Christian was also nominated for the Most Dedicated Student Award and the Outstanding Community Award as a member of the Biology Health Sciences Club. In addition to that, Christian is selected as one of our commencement speakers for the College of Health Arts and Sciences. But most importantly, Christian's high academic success is recognized by the faculty in being named as the Outstanding Scholar for Biology Health Sciences. Dr. Nagy has selected Christian to receive the President's Senior Cup, and this is an award that he picks one from each of the colleges, and this year, Christian, you are the recipient. So to introduce the nomination for the President's Senior Cup is Dr. Ken Usher.
Thank you, Dr. Foley. It's truly a pleasure to be up here saying nice things about Mr. Christian Gomez. And I'm biased. We've had an extraordinary group of students within, I can't help but say, we've had an extraordinary group of students within our biology health sciences this year. And one of the things that I think really is so great about Christian is, and the others, is how they have worked together. It hasn't been a competition, but they have all been really awesome. Christian's GPA has been actually 1 B shy of a 4.0, but in talking with other faculty in our department and elsewhere about him, it consistently comes across that he doesn't just get A's. He's at the very top of the class. A 92% isn't enough. It's a 98%, and the 98% just kind of falls out of the sky because he's always looking not just at mastering the material of his classes, but how that connects to other challenges in life, to the research project that he's done, again, with other students. That research project was on immunostaining of thin-sliced rat brains to look at stress responses. And he and, so I should mention particularly Apurva Singh is another outstanding student in our program. We're able to present that externally, even in the year of COVID, at a regional honors conference. And other great things I want to talk about regarding him. We often have students who are TAs for lower level courses in our programs and departments. He was a TA for organic chemistry. And whenever I introduce myself as a part-time organic chemist, usually in an airport, somebody's like, oh. There have to be people who are great at that. And he's for sure one of them, to the point where when the instructor of that course was quarantined, he and the other TA were able to step in and actually teach the lab and fill in for the other students in our program. We would not let any old student do that, for sure. It's not a main criterion for this award, but I'm very proud of the work that he's done with the Biohealth Sciences Club and his involvement with the honors program. And Christian, I can't say enough about you. Come on up here. It's an honor.
Thank you, Dr. Usher. Wow, I am so honored to receive multiple awards and be nominated for these. It's truly unbelievable where I've even come from. You know, being a first-gen student, it was really rough for me starting. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't have the confidence I do today. But it was all thanks to the professors, my family, and everybody here at Oregon Tech, especially the students who have just guided me toward my success today. And I couldn't be more appreciative of them. And I'm so honored to receive this award. And thank you, Dr. Usher. Thank you, Dean Foley. Thank you, President Nagy, for selecting me for the recipient of this prestigious award. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for everything you've done for me and my family. Thank you, everybody.
I'd like to now introduce Dr. Nagy Naganathan, the president of Oregon Tech.
Thank you, Dr. Foley. I want to begin by recognizing all of our awardees today. First of all, I think awards are often thought of as something for an accomplishment. You know, you quantify something and then you think what award a person deserves. But often when you look at awardees, it's not just that they do this for the awards. They do it because they have that passion, they have that commitment, they have the resilience. And they do it at every stage. They kind of set themselves a higher bar in terms of where they want to go. And I see all of our students doing great in terms of their work ethic in the classroom, what they do even beyond. But then they do so many things beyond that. They participate in contests, they participate in competitions in their professional area of expertise. They also do so many things outside through clubs and societies. And I have seen them outside the university, outside of the university walls, participating in many things, whether it is helping somebody or whether it's working as a part-time employee or a full-time employee. So they distinguish themselves in so many different ways. Those are unique ways in which they get recognized. It is that award that we are celebrating today, not just awarding for the outcomes of the accomplishment, but also the process there, that inner core that allows them to do so many things. So I want to congratulate each and every one of our awardees. I also want to thank all those that nominated our students for these awards and for the staff that are making this hybrid function possible in this very weird time we are all living in. But I think every opportunity to engage, to celebrate is so important. So congratulations again to all of our awardees today.
And let's hope next year's in person again.
That is correct. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.